everyone, today we are going to know about some points or some information about chess. Today is the first episode. Chess is played all over the world. You can go almost anywhere and meet people who enjoy our game. It's no surprise that many of them words we use in chess are from other language. Chess was invented in India more than 1,000 years ago, about 550 AD. Traders from Middle East brought it to Europe in the 11th century, and their language is still part of the game today. The rook gets its name from an old Persian word, chariot. Okay guys, I have a very simple questions but tricky one. Means why the rook gets its name from an old Persian word means chariot. But why is the rook now designed as a castle? Please answer this in comment box if you know. Okay. Checkmate is originally Arabic shamate. Shamate is the way they say it. We just changed it a little. Shah is the king and mat means dead. So when you hear checkmate, you know the king is dead. The vocabulary of the royal game has grown a lot over the years. One country that has contributed several new words is Italy. In this episode of chess, we will talk about two of the most common. Gioco piano. In Italian, gioco means game and piano means quiet. Gioco piano, quiet game, is another name for the Italian opening. I will show how to play that. The word starts e4, the black plays e5. We play knight f3. They play knight c6. Now we will play bishop c4, and now they will play c5. This is called as Gioco piano. You can see here, the mouse I am showing that is Gioco piano. They gave here, see here. This is called as Gioco piano. Okay. About 500 years ago, the Italians changed the rules of chess. They wanted to speed up the game up, so they allowed pawns to move 2 squares and increase the powers of bishop and queen. Everyone liked the new rules so much that this improved version of chess quickly became the normal way to play throughout the world. In the old rules, a bishop could only move 2 squares. The Italian players soon found out that a good way for white to attack with a new super bishop was to put on c4. When we played Gioco piano, you remember that we put the bishop in c4. I will show that. Wait. See, it is c4. You see that? c4. Why we put here means why we are eyeing this f7 pawn. So we put that in the place of c4. You understand that? Okay. Learning how to pronounce words from other languages isn't always easy. Especially when you only see them written down, you can come close to Gyoko by saying these three words. Gyokho. Sorry. Now we are going to learn one of the gambit. The word gambit comes from Italian wrestling. Gambetta is a move that trips the other wrestler in chess. A gambit is an opening where we sacrifice a pawn to get our pieces out quickly or to gain control of the center. The goal is to trip up our opponent. It's a brave way to start the game. In this gambit, we have one of the gambit called King's Gambit. White gives up the f-pawn and gambles for a fast attack against the black king. I will show how it done. We play e4, they play e5, we will play f4, they will capture it. But this is very dangerous. Why? Because when we open this and we play this, when we capture it, they will threaten a checkmate idea. You know that? They will threaten a checkmate idea. If we play here and if anyone are below 500, they will blunder. Why? Because they think that they are playing this, but here is the checkmate. You know that? Under they will not see that here f7 file is open for very checkmate. This is called as scholars made for black, for my opinion. I don't know another name, but for my opinion, this is called as scholars made for black. Okay, I will say some another. Gambit was first used as a chess turn by the Ruy Lopez in 1561. Sorry for delay, friends. Now I will play the Ruy Lopez. It starts from e4. They play e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5. The next move is there are different responses for this. Like this. This is called Ruy Lopez opening Morphy defense. And there is another one, that is Rui Lopez Berlin defense, or another one is F5, that is called as Janis Gambit or Schliemann defense, and D6, that is also one of the Steinitz defense. First world champion this is named after first world champion Wilhelm Steinitz. And another one is Bishop C5. This is called as Cordell variation. And another, bird defense. The bird defense is made by knight d4. Yes, the knight d4. This is called as bird defense. Okay guys, enough for today. Like, share and subscribe this video for your friends or your relatives. And don't forget to answer which I questioned last. Okay, bye.